Will Cap G live to see 86? You know what, chat? I have to be real. That's the only, like, I don't want to talk about, like, go full stocks. That's the only downside about stocks, right? As I envision myself getting, like, super rich, but then it's kind of like a conundrum, right? It's like you get so rich, but then you can't, like, buy more life. It's like the one thing you can't buy with your money, which inherently kind of makes I don't want to say it makes the money worthless, but you get to a point where you're, like, so rich, but the money doesn't matter anymore. Like, what if I'm super rich, but I'm old? I'm like 86 years old. Like, what the fuck do I do with all this money now at that point? Philosopher G. Like, chat, answer the question. What if I get super rich, but I'm like 80? What do I even do with that? I can't, like, buy more life. You know what I mean? I can't buy, you buy boner pills, but that can only do so much. Like, you can't just go backpacking through Italy when you're 86 unless you got like a fucking one of those damn air tanks or something that the old people have sometimes. Like, that's the problem, man. I love Warren Buffett, but I think Warren Buffett's 89 years old and he's got like $60 billion, and it's just like, what if I do become super rich, chat? Like, what can my stocks do for me then? I can have all the dividends and my Apple stock can be like $700 a share, but I can't buy more life. That might be what I have to do, chat. I might have to invest my money into how to become or how to increase my lifespan. I feel like someone has probably done that before and it probably turned them into like a supervillain or something, but that might be what I have to do. I might have to like figure out a way to become like younger. I gotta go stand near Warren Buffett when he dies to get those last drops. I mean, he owns Geico. He owns Berkshire Hathaway owns Geico. They own Dairy Queen. They own a bunch of companies. Those are like the biggest two. I mean, he owns a whole bunch of like stuff in his portfolio, but those are like the biggest two household name companies that he just like entirely owns, is Geico and like Dairy Queen. But yeah, that's just what I'm thinking, chat. Like, what if I am super rich, like I know I'm going to be? Like, what can my stocks do for me then? And I could give my stocks to, like, if I have kids, I can give them to my kids, but do the kids deserve the stocks? Like, what have they done? Like, I feel like I want to take my stocks with me, you know? Like, bury me with my stocks, chat. Give it to Twitch, chat. But that still doesn't stop me from dying. Maybe I'm just too greedy, chat. I need to, life is, yes, life, that's what I'm really, life is a catch-22, chat. I need to be the person who figures out how to become younger, but I won't sell it because then it will like there's no amount of money you can put on it. You know what I mean? It would be like life power creep. then everyone would be young forever, and I don't want that. Just me. Like I just need it. Yeah. Put your stocks and bank CDs. Maybe. All you gotta do is upload your consciousness into an immortal robot body. So basically be was that Gozabora Kaiba or yeah. Be Yu-Gi-Oh! Virtual World. I don't want, no. The problem with becoming like uploading any type of like consciousness in a non-human body is like, we are men, chat. You want to have a robot dick? Because I don't want to have a robot dick. I don't want to be the Terminator or RoboCop. Like, you know what I mean? You're not a man at that point. I just need to pay somebody to figure out how to make it so I don't fucking die. That's simple. It's just that simple. Whatever the amount of money is, I'll give you that money. And you just figure it out. Give it to your future generations. Secure their futures. Yeah, but what did they do to deserve it, though? That's the question. Like, I'd rather, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with my money when I become rich. But I don't want to just give it to my kids and make them spoiled kids. You know what I mean? Like, they have to deserve something. You can either die or keep your dick and be alive forever and have a metal one. That's actually not an easy. To be honest, I think I'd rather just die. To be honest, like, I don't want a robot. I mean, I'm not gonna say your penis defines you as a man. Chat, what percentage of your manhood is your actual wang, chat? What percentage of your man, like, what's the most man you can be without having a wang? Excuse me. 50%. I think it's honestly, even though it's just one, I think it's at least 50%. To be honest, I think it's higher. I think it's at least like 60%. Like, what can your quality of life be if you don't have a working wang? Like, seriously. Are you serious? That's why. Who wants to be a celibate man with no wang? This is not Demolition Man GCD, where we're all gonna have like helmet robot sex. You guys gotta watch that movie, chat. I know I keep spouting off these random things from the 90s. Like, here you go, chat. Watch this movie. Wesley Snipes, Sylvester Stallone. Watch this movie, chat. They have weird robot sex. It's based around the future. That's the only way to have sex in movies. You gotta have weird robots. Sandra Bullock, who, dude, she's been good looking forever, chat. This is her in the 90s. She still looks good right now. And this is like 30 years ago almost. Actually, it is 30 years ago, essentially. Just give more to the grandchildren so they go to college and get their life started, etc. Or just give it to charity and other people you like. Charity might be okay, because with charity versus giving it to my kid, charity can affect like a bunch of, charity can give an opportunity to like thousands of kids, right? Versus just having 2 kids. Let's just say I have 1 kid. Like, okay, I take care of 1 kid who has like generational wealth forever, versus me just giving it to a charity, which I give like 10, I might give 1,000 kids an opportunity not to have like a shitty life. I'd rather give it to charity at that point. I feel like it's doing more good. But I'd probably cancel out both of those to just have more life. That might be greedy. But I'm sorry, Chad, if you don't have a wang as a guy, like, the most man you can really be is like 40% maybe. That's just my opinion. Like, if you just want to have a sad life with no wang, like, more power to you. But I don't think you're gonna find any guy or any friend, any male friend that you know who's like, yeah, I'd be totally happy being a millionaire with no dick. Like, okay, here's your $1 million. You have a dickless life. Like, what are you gonna do? Just play, like, okay, you can play Yu-Gi-Oh! And video games, but you'll never get any girl. At least not like, you know, I mean, maybe she'll want you for your money, but that's it.